So we've had like some version of a neighborhood ministry going for probably 20 years. When we first started this on Wednesday, it was a lot smaller. So we just did dinners and we just had a pantry. And now we have like each entity of this has their own special volunteer that comes. After the grant that we got, we said we are servicing the people by providing them food and stuff, but we really want to build more relationships. Our goal to build like a safe place and relationships with the community around us so they know they can trust us if they need something.
So moving forward, last year when we applied for the grant, we wanted to make our community feel more comfortable with carrying groceries and things we offered. So I filled out the grant and we ended up talking how can we, it's not about giving them something, but what more can we do for them? So it enabled us to buy picnic tables for them to sit in, to make them feel more comfortable to being in the space, to talking to them, and then it just was like it was supposed to happen.
If we have enough people, hopefully we're out there fellowshipping with the adults, but there are several tables of kids, crafts, and ideas, and then we're playing bingo with them and have prizes. Chef Mike has a student that's been learning cake decorating, so we actually have a birthday cake every month and we celebrate any birthdays from that month.
Then moving forward from that, we decided to do this kids ministry.
That's kind of what birthed this. There was this big group of kids at our monthly neighborhood meal, and they would come with all their families, and I would set up little kids activities, and now we play bingo, which is fun. But all of the kids started gravitating together, and it clicked one day. I think both of us. Like there is something here. There is something really moving here with these kids.
I think it's important, and this function shows it more than anything. It's not just food you're serving. You're not just they're hungry and you're feeding them, but it's love and it's respect and it's dignity and it's caring, and that's on both ends. It's us to them and them to us, and the one it's just special. I don't know how else to say it.
I feel like we're more vocal than what we used to be, because it used to be St. Mark members community. Now it's everybody's together. That's the one of the things that has changed in my heart. I love that we have opened arms and just come in, and I mean it wasn't like thousands and thousands of dollars that we asked for. It was just that amount that helped us get that little seed money to get us going. We have donations now all the time.
Even if you're just expanding your community outreach by a little bit, like these grants are, they allowed us to bring in the community for an extra hour a month, which is a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have like 100 more people in your building for an hour, that's a lot. That's pretty big. So even a little money can do a lot of growth in your community.
You have to do it. You just have to try it and do it and go from there. And that's what happened with the microgrant, because I don't know if we could have done it without that. A lot of churches don't have that kind of money just sitting around saying, oh, what can we do with it? So.
I love, it makes me almost tear up. I love that I can pull out of this parking lot, and when I drive, around the neighborhood to go home, I'm waving at my neighbors. And that's so beautiful. I know where my neighbors live. In my East Toledo community, I know who I'm going to see on that front porch, or what kids I'm going to see playing in the park, and I can wave at them and they wave back at me, and I just think that's also a beautiful picture of the community we're building. I grew up here. I've been here for 30 years, and I've never had that. So the Spirit's definitely doing something, and like you said, with something so small like a micro grant, a choice to just have a kids' night and the funds to do it. That sort of Holy Spirit movement is blossoming.